and I'll be presenting our work on risk factors, prevalence, and management of sleep disturbance after total knee replacement. As we all know, total knee replacement is one of the most commonly performed orthopedic procedures in our fraternity, providing immense pain relief and enhanced mobility to a lot of patients. Although the surgery is largely successful, patients face a lot of problems in their road to recovery, sometimes in the initial weeks going up to months. We all know sleep plays a pivotal role in tissue repair and healing, immune system regulation, pain management, and just overall emotional well-being, all of which are critical during the post-operative rehabilitation period. Despite its importance, it remains an under-recognized and under-reported issue in the context of knee replacement surgery. Through this study, what we've tried is to answer questions of incidence, causes, and more importantly, finding potential solutions so that we can offer patients better recovery protocols. It adversely affects the recovery and overall quality of life after total knee replacement. So this retrospective cohort study included a total of 824 patients which were operated for primary total knee replacement from 2022 to 2024 in Sir H. N. Reliance Hospital. All the patients underwent standard midline incision, medial parapatellar approach, and an adductor canal block was given to all the patients. Data was gathered from patient medical records and follow-up visits where sleep disturbance was assessed via patient-reported outcomes and questionnaires at 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. We included all the patients who underwent a primary knee arthroplasty and who had a post-op follow-up of up to 6 months. We excluded patients with multiple joint surgery, pre-existing sleep disorders, and significant comorbidities. The study investigates the incidence, the duration, the risk factors for sleep disturbance in patients undergoing knee arthroplasty. The goal of the study was to plan and improve, more importantly, the post-operative care strategies. Primary outcome was incidence of sleep disturbance within the first 6 months of the surgery. Secondary outcomes was post-operative pain, which was associated with sleep disturbance. We measured via the visual analog scale, the medications used and its side effects, and the demographic factors such as age, gender, and BMI. Sleep disturbances were evaluated using validated patient-reported outcomes at multiple post-operative intervals. Demographic and clinical factors like pain intensity, medication use, and psychological parameters were analyzed to identify the predictors of sleep disturbance. Statistical analysis conducted using the SPSS, including descriptive statistics for patient demographics, chi-square test for group difference, and multivariate logistic regression to identify the predictors for post-operative sleep disturbance. Overall, 69% of our patients reported sleep disturbance within the first 6 weeks. Highest incidence of sleep disturbance were reported by 45% of the patients during the first 2 weeks post-surgery. Persistent post-operative pain, VAS of more than 5, was associated with poor sleep. Preoperative anxiety was associated with poor sleep. Prolonged opioid use more than 2 weeks was associated with poor sleep, and advanced age as well. The analysis of the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index was done. So basically, Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index is self-rated 19 questions grouped into 7 components of sleep, namely subjective sleep quality, sleep duration, sleep latency, sleep disturbances, and any medication use or daytime disturbances. Female patients had a mean PSQI score of 1.6, while male had a slightly higher score of 1.8. Bilateral total knee patients had highest mean of 2.2, indicating worse sleep quality compared to unilateral TKR patients. Highest prevalence of sleep disturbance, 69% of our patients experienced sleep issues within the first 6 months of surgery, with the highest occurrence 45 within the first 2 weeks. Poor sleep quality was significantly associated with VAS of more than 5. Effective pain control was the most influential factor in improving sleep quality. Patients using tramadol, paracetamol had a significantly better sleep outcome. Preoperative anxiety was a strong predictor of sleep disturbance, reinforcing the need for psychological support before and after surgery. Bilateral knee replacement patients had worse sleep quality than those undergoing unilateral procedures due to increased pain and recovery challenges. While opioids are often used for pain relief, prolonged use was linked to poorer sleep, possibly due to opioid-induced analgesia and side effects. Poor sleep quality was associated with longer sleep latency, shorter actual duration, and inefficient sleep. Optimizing pain management, integrating psychological support, and considering multimodal strategies can significantly enhance the overall recovery outcome. Effective pain control being the most influential factor. Non-pharmacological interventions for better sleep also played a role. Concluding the same, sleep disturbance highest at 70%, 6 weeks, VAS of more than 5, anxiety, prolonged opioid use, advanced age. Thank you.